Remember the movie The Exorcism of Emily Rose? You know, the movie with the creepy chick whose eyes turned black for no good reason? She screamed a lot and was full of demons. And let's not forget, this broad had some mad, crazy contortion skills. Well, that movie was loosely based on a true story of the alleged possession and exorcism of a German woman named Anneliese Michel. Now, I don't know about her contortion skills, but she did say she was possessed by 6 demons, so twinsies. In the spring of 1973, Annalise began to hear a knocking sound in her room, which was obviously a demon, because we all know demons like to give a person the heads up they're about to be possessed by first knocking. But it was when she started college that her condition turned for the worst. Her boyfriend Peter testified that on one occasion they walked into her room and she saw a crucifix, and she stood completely stiff and glared at it for over an hour in just one spot, and then she strangely bent her upper body backwards away from the crucifix as her arms were reaching towards it. So maybe she did have those Cirque du Soleil skills. Enter the priests Father Alt and Father Renz. In August 1975, Father Alt received permission to recite only the short German form of the rite of exorcism, because God forbid it be in, I don't know, Latin. After that, Annalise began to exhibit some next-level crazy behavior. Witnesses testified that she displayed almost superhuman strength and would repeatedly kneel and rise with incredible speed. She'd rip off her clothes, put insects in her mouth, and destroy sacred objects. She'd even urinate on the floor and lick it. That's nasty. On September 16, 1975, the bishop finally gave Father Alt permission to conduct the full rite of exorcism. Well, 10 months and 67 exorcisms later, 67 exorcisms. She died on July 1st, 1976 at the age of 23. After her death, Annalise's story became a national sensation in Germany. Her parents and the 2 priests were charged with negligent homicide. During the trial, they even used a recording of the exorcism to try and justify their actions. But the 2 priests were found guilty of manslaughter and were sentenced to 6 months in jail, which was later suspended, and 3 years of probation. The parents were exempted from any punishment as they had, quote, suffered enough, end quote. So what really happened to Annalise? This is a weird case because it's not cut and dry. Although her medical examiners concluded that her death was caused by starvation, what her autopsy revealed makes it difficult to come to any hard conclusions either way. So join us on MVP's What the Paranormal podcast as we discuss some of the various issues surrounding this alleged possession and exorcism.